It was a regular Monday morning at Jefferson High, a school known for its competitive atmosphere and large student body. Among the students was Amara, a bright and kind-hearted black girl, who had always been respectful, diligent, and beloved by her classmates. But this morning, something unexpected shook the school. Amara walked into the classroom, carrying her neatly packed bag, ready to take notes and participate in class discussions as usual. Out of nowhere, the school principal, Mr. Thompson, called her into his office. His face was stern, and his tone hinted at seriousness. "Amara, we need to talk," he said, motioning for her to sit. "There have been complaints about thefts in the teacher's lounge. You were seen near the area during the break yesterday." Amara was stunned. "Me? Sir, I didn't take anything. I wasn't even near the teacher's lounge during lunch. You must have the wrong person." Mr. Thompson shook his head. "We have eyewitnesses. You are suspended until further investigation." Amara's heart sank. Her mind raced. She knew she had done nothing wrong. But there was no way to immediately prove her innocence. Fear and frustration welled up inside her, yet she stayed calm. "Please, sir, I'm telling the truth. I don't know what happened, but I haven't done anything wrong." But the principal was unmoved. He handed her the suspension notice, and without further discussion, Amara left the office. Her backpack slung over her shoulder, tears welling in her eyes. The news spread quickly through the school, and soon whispers followed her in the hallways. Word of her suspension reached her close friends, Lily, Jamal, and Sophie. They had known Amara since middle school and trusted her completely. They refused to accept the principal's decision without evidence. The trio huddled together, planning to investigate and support their friend. "Amara would never do anything like this," Lily said firmly. "We need to prove it." Jamal nodded. "Let's gather everything we can. We'll ask students who were around, check the cameras if possible. We can't let them treat her like this." Sophie, always tech-savvy, immediately thought of using her social media skills. "If we can record interviews, get screenshots, and compile evidence, we can show the truth to everyone. People need to know she's innocent." The friends spent the rest of the day discreetly gathering information, talking to fellow students, and reviewing the school's security footage. They worked together, careful not to raise suspicion, but determined to clear Amara's name. By the end of the day, they had a clear plan. They would reveal the truth in a way that could not be ignored. They knew the principal had underestimated them, and they were ready to act. The stage was set for a story that would soon go viral, showing courage, loyalty, and the power of friendship against injustice. The next day, Amara's friends returned with a sense of purpose. Lily approached a few students who had been near the teacher's lounge during the break. Carefully, she asked questions, trying to avoid alarming anyone while gathering key details. Jamal used his phone to discreetly record short video clips of student testimonials. "I saw her walking to her locker." "Not near the lounge," one student said nervously. "Yeah, she wasn't there," another chimed in. Meanwhile, Sophie accessed a hidden security camera feed from the hallway, noticing the angle covering the lounge entrance. They watched closely as the video played. To their relief, it clearly showed Amara walking past the lounge, not stopping or interacting with the area. Armed with evidence, they decided it was time to take action. Sophie suggested creating a digital presentation combining the student statements and camera footage. "We can send this to the school board or post it on social media," she said. "Once people see this, they'll know the truth." They carefully framed the situation in a way that highlighted Amara's innocence, without defaming anyone. The friends worked late into the evening, editing videos, adding timestamps, and making it clear that the principal had suspended her without proper proof. The next morning, before school started, Lily quietly uploaded the video to a school-approved social media platform and shared it with classmates. Within minutes, students were sharing the post. Messages of support for Amara flooded the comments. Hashtags like "Justice for Amara" and "Innocent Black Girl" began, trending among the student body. By mid-morning, the post had reached teachers and staff. Many were shocked, realizing that the principal's decision had been hasty. Parents also began noticing the posts and sharing their outrage. The school's reputation was on the line. Amara, still at home due to suspension, received dozens of calls and messages from students, teachers, and even local media outlets. She was overwhelmed with gratitude and relief. She never expected her friends' efforts to escalate so quickly. The viral post created a wave of attention, demanding accountability. People praised the courage, unity, and intelligence of her friends. Many commented on how injustice, when confronted with truth, could not stand. By the end of the day, the principal, Mr. Thompson, was summoned to the school board. The evidence compiled by Amara's friends left no room for doubt. The security footage, combined with multiple eyewitness accounts, clearly proved her innocence. During the meeting, the school board members expressed their disappointment in how the situation had been handled. Amara's suspension was immediately revoked, and an official apology was issued. The principal was reprimanded for acting without proper investigation. Meanwhile, the viral video continued to spread beyond the school. Local news channels picked up the story, highlighting how a group of loyal friends had used social media and investigation skills to fight injustice. Community leaders praised the students' initiative and teamwork, calling it a lesson for schools everywhere. Amara returned to school the following day to a hero's welcome. Students cheered, teachers smiled, and the hallways buzzed with excitement. The incident became a symbol of courage, friendship, and standing up for what is right. Amara's story inspired others to challenge unfair treatment and support their peers. She learned that even in difficult moments, loyalty, intelligence, and courage could change the course of events. Her friends, Lily, Jamal, and Sophie, were celebrated for their efforts. Their actions proved that when injustice arises, standing together and using the right tools, like truth and evidence, can create real change. The story of Amara and her friends went viral, not because of anger, but because of hope, bravery, and unity. It reminded everyone that one group of determined friends can turn the tide against unfairness, and the world was watching.